He could easily be mistaken for a successful rock musician. At 31, Pat Metheny's desire to achieve excellence and individuality has made him one of the most popular jazz musicians, selling millions of records worldwide. He has recorded and toured with controversial jazz innovators like Ornette Coleman. Metheny himself is at the forefront of jazz experimentation, using the computer as a composing tool. He helped to develop the innovative computerized instrument, the Synclavier. Though he's very serious about his music, his sense of humor allows him to create a tune out of sampled barnyard sounds.
Yeah, one thing that I've been experimenting with lately is just taking animal sounds and seeing what they sound like as musical instruments. This is one, it's a donkey, which oddly enough has a real blues. He's a pretty funky guy, that donkey.
Sure is. Oh, he's got that natural blues
yeah.
in his voice.
And different animals have their different grooves. Like a dog is more percussive. What it's taught me about sound has really been something. So I'm enjoying it just on that level. I got a sequence I can play a little for you. It might take a second for it to load. Here's the wolf background singers.
That's the first dog I've ever heard that barked on two and four.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Pat, here is a remarkable assortment of electronically organized instruments. What is special about this to you?
Essentially what it is if you could imagine a word processor for a composer. It's something like that. So say, for instance, I've been working on a composition where I have a basic rhythm part. We'll start out with just a bass drum. Then I can add sort of a percussion line, and then some different percussive elements. And I can just practice. I can do that all day. It's just an incredible chance to experiment with things that you would normally have to call rehearsal, get 9 or 10 guys together, and say, you know, that's not always the easiest thing to do.
Pat Metheny works hard when he's at home, spending long days practicing, composing, and arranging. Metheny spends about 300 days each year on the road, appearing all over the United States, Latin America, and Europe. He grew up in a small town, Lee's Summit, Missouri. Lee's Summit is near Kansas City, and in the Middle West, Kansas City meant jazz.
I was one of the guys, you know, that got this guitar for Christmas or something like that, after begging my parents for about a year to get a guitar. And used to practice literally 12 or 13 hours a day. I mean, they have to pry the thing off me.
Metheny also writes songs for movies. In this one, for the film The Falcon and the Snowman, Pat Metheny and an orchestra accompanied David Bowie, who wrote the words. I'm hearing what you play as though you were on the record, even though I'm sitting right here. You know, which is remarkable. Do you hear it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that. I mean,
yeah. Well, I know you're in the middle of it, so it's a little different for you.
I'll tell you when it's really weird is when the sound that I'm playing from the guitar is something other than a guitar. Then it's really hard to tell what's happening. But I mean, for a piece like this, it's more or less I'm creating an orchestration and then playing along with it. So it's a little bit like playing along with a tape.
Now the trumpets and everything, you call all that up through this? Through this,
and pretty much everything on this piece was played originally on the guitar. Like for instance, I mean those trumpets. Let's see, I think that's them. That's all coming from the guitar. Even with the piano, you can play from the guitar. Yeah. It's pretty weird. I mean, I have to say, as amazing as all this stuff is, as more or less a traditional musician, I'm a little, not wary of it, but it's like, you know, what's the ethical implication of this? You know, I mean, that I can sit here and play a guitar or play the drums from the guitar. Finally, I just have to say, well, it's here, it's happening, it's something that's available to me. You have to trust that your musical instincts are going to be the right one. At the risk of really sounding like a snob or something, I think that the goals of the average pop musician aren't musical goals as much as they are to make money or to get famous or to meet girls or, you know, I mean, not that jazz musicians don't have those same goals, because a lot of them do. The general goals of pop music, to me, have more to do with external things, while the goals that a jazz musician seems to set for themselves have to do with trying to get to a higher level somehow.